What's going on, guys? This is Joe Young coming at you another video for the week. And this week we are back outside in the garage working on the final stages of setting up some of the tanks here. So this tank is the last temporary tank in terms of housing some of these little guys here. We have just moss sitting in here, temporary, just having this long light. I'm still not sure where all these nanofish are gonna go in the final, I guess, setup. But this setup here was only going to be temporary anyways. So what I need to do is actually take all the fish, take all the plants, put them into a different tank, drain this completely, take turtle tank. This was the temporary turtle tank. As you can see, Clyde's just chilling on the rock, sunbathing. I need to give Clyde the full 33-gallon long setup that's going to be up top here. So I need to take this tank, put it somewhere, drain it, go ahead and take this quarantine tank, put it down here somewhere, clean this as well. Take this tank, shut it down, put it down here somewhere or even down there. Doesn't matter. This won't be up and running anytime soon. Still not sure what I'm going to do with this, but take that out. And then I'm gonna put the 33-gallon long across this top rack here so that Clyde can get a full setup on his tank. Now the hurdle is going to be moving all these guys in, which shouldn't be that hard because I'm gonna put them into a sump in one of the tanks inside just to figure out what I wanna do first. Now the hardest part is probably this tank here. This is my saltwater quarantine tank. I'm going to be quarantining some more additional fish before I actually take this down completely. And I do have one fish in here right now that's being in quarantine in the back there. We'll show him later in future video. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and start scooping these guys out and let's put them into the other tank. Alright, so I got the fish in this bucket here with all the little shrimps, fish. Go ahead and put it in that tank over there, the sump, and as a temporary setup for them, there's nothing in there except for a couple of shrimps and snails anyways. I'm not gonna put them in the main display tank just because it's gonna be harder to catch them out. Put them in the sump area, it'll be easier to catch if I decide to move them. Alright guys, so last night I went ahead and drained the tank, removed everything. It's just in some of these tanks here for now, and all the fish are in another tank. I'm gonna go ahead and move this tank into somewhere on the side, and I'm gonna go ahead and move this tank down. This is the quarantine tank, and I'm gonna put the new tank across here so that Clyde can get a bigger home. Alrighty, so I emptied the last bits here of the tank, and I'm waiting for my dad to come over to actually help me move some of the stuff onto the rack, especially up here with the 33-gallon long. It's going to be too heavy for me to kind of pick it up here, so I need just kind of need another set of hands. So he's going to come over soon. So what I did here was I actually cleared this portion of I guess the garage. It's kind of still a mess. I'm trying to organize it a little bit better, but I'm basically put that tank over on that side there with a table and a little bit here, and we'll just kind of keep that there for now, just because I do have plans on kind of utilizing this, maybe with just 10 gallons or something like that. We'll kind of do like maybe breeding pairs of plecos to kind of house them in here and let the fries grow out. And then down here will be kind of like the filter or maybe just bigger items. I'm not really sure yet what I want to do. Alrighty, so I just kind of did everything without actually filming here, but I'm going to show you guys what I did. So this tank is on the bottom now. It was up top. As you can see, the 33-gallon empty tank is up top. This was a reef tank before, and that's why you see all the coralline algae on the walls there. I just removed as much as I can, and actually the coralline algae is calcium, which is going to be good for the turtle anyway, so I'm just going to keep it there for now, and we'll figure it out. We can scrape it slowly, not to worry there. The turtle tank temporarily is still being moved down here. I'm going to do a water change for that turtle tank while this tank is cycling, because I'm going to put substrate in the bottom here, and it's probably going to spike the ammonia in this tank. Alright, so change of plans. I went ahead and actually put the turtle in this tank since it's a lot bigger. It's empty, it's sitting here anyways. Turtle will sit here for a little bit while the other tank cycles. As you can see, Clyde is chilling there. Clean water. Everything looks happy. He looks happy. Or she looks happy. And the other tank is filled right now. It has substrate, no plants yet. I'm going to add a filter to kind of get the cycle going. I do have a filter inside that I'm going to use, probably an Eheim, and it has like a, it's going to do like a little mini like waterfall in there. Should be pretty good. Thinking of putting the basket plant on this side and then plants on the other side over here, so we'll see what happens. This tank is actually officially cleaned out, nothing there. That's where Clyde was chilling for a little bit, but moved him over there.
I don't know why you hit the road.
Alright, got the filter going. It's just going to dangle for a little bit because I can't adhere to this just quite yet. Need some water in there and just kind of get this a little bit more moist. Looks like it's going to, you know, probably be 2-3 weeks before this is actually cycled, just because we have substrate in here, even though we have a cycled media and whatnot. It's going to still end up doing a spike in the tank anyways. And then once this clears up a little bit, I'll go ahead and start planting some plants in here. We got a light going up in here already, and you know, this will probably just go from there. And hopefully everything turns out a-okay in terms of the live plants. And once everything's ready, we can move Clyde into that new setup over here. All right, guys, we got a lot of things done today. I want to still work on a couple more things, just kind of final touches of the tank, and also clean up the garage a little bit more. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, make sure you guys are subscribed. And like always, until next time, guys, peace.